everyone, welcome back. As today we will be unboxing from the Python Patrol Cobra Vypra, part of the G.I. Joe Classified series. She is number 88, and she is a character that I have no idea who she is, not very familiar with the character, but kind of looks cool. I'm digging the head there, the head skull there. I see a lot of similarities in some of the accessories. I've seen them before, but without further ado, I'm going to open this up and I will be right back. All right, so the figure is out of the packaging and it does come, as you can see, this nice encasing with an image, nice little image. It was also in color on the side of the packaging. Don't really have much use for those. I thought the figure was a little small, petite for, I think she's even smaller than some of the other ladies, but we'll see. We'll see with the video. And of course, she has her own storage locker. And again, I'm not familiar with the Vypra. And again, if it's supposed to be a female version of the Vipers, then I'm kind of a little confused as to why she looks like a ninja, like a version of Storm Shadow. But I don't know. That's just me. So anyway, let's get these accessories out. Actually, let me put her over here as I get all the accessories out and go over them really quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And of course, it does come with a bow. This is ridiculous. It's all bended out of shape and stuff. I mean, I get it. It is a bow. But man, it's like this really, really gummy plastic that they use. Even for the weapons, it's a little bit too much. I mean, if you put this on her hand, it's gonna force it to be bent and stuff. So anyway, I figured that we should have put a little bit harder plastic on the bow itself, and then I would have been fine with the, with the string part of the rum here to be loose, but it's all like squeezed in and stuff. So anyway, and of course it has like where the arrows come and the knives and stuff and the swords, which is the same as the Storm Shadow one. Nothing has changed. It's got a nice little detail there. But again, we've seen this many times before with the Storm Shadow. And then of course it does come with one loose arrow that you can use for posing or, just shooting an arrow, and you can actually also put it away inside there, which we will. And then it comes with the two swords, just like Storm Shadow. Same height, same length, same everything. But this one has a little bit more, it stands out more because it has painting. And remember the Storm Shadows, I think, were black. And then of course it's got the Cobra handle, just like the Storm Shadow. And it's got the nice detail, the detail I like, where it looks like it's sharp. And of course, me being a fan of these helmets and stuff like this is a nice little helmet, face mask. And it's got it's meant to have the shades in the eyes, but as you can see, you can't really see through it. Not that this figure's not gonna see it, but it gives it a nice look. It's like a nice little mesh there. It's got some nice paint, details nicely done. I think I might be putting this particular one next to Bone Collector from Valiverse. Put them both together. That actually looks pretty good. And again, off to the Vypra. Again, I'm not familiar with the Vypra, and I assume that she would have the same look as the Vipers, but she has a totally different, karate type suit look, ninja look, samurai look actually, rather than a Vypra itself. So it's hard to like the name doesn't match, doesn't make any sense. I mean, I get the whole Cobra Viper, female version, but they should have made it look a lot more if you're gonna use the Vypra name. I mean, it just looks like it just looks like a ninja, samurai type assassin than a Viper, But the eyes, nicely done. The articulation on the eyes. It's got the little Cobra. It's really small, but you can see it right there on that headgear, the headband there. Not much detail. The face is all covered up, but it's a nice mask, and the details in the eyes make it pop, which is great. And again, you put the helmet on, you're gonna not see them, but It's got some nice detail. I mean, it's not a bad figure. It's a nice looking female figure. The sculpt, again, we've seen these before. Just more confused about the name, you know. They should have named her something else. But it's nice. It's got some detail there. And of course, very plain, you know, baggy detail on the pants. She does have the shoes with the little indent for the toes there. But man, this is very simple and basic. It's a little stiff. It's got that shoulder there, that pad there, so it doesn't really let you do anything. I mean, you can go around, but it just hinders it like a lot. Like you cannot, I mean, I guess most of the poses are gonna be like this. You never be able to do, you get a little bit better to the back, but as far as, that's it, man. That is all you're gonna get. It is pin, which is not used to that. G.I. Joe mostly are all pinless for the most part, but it is double jointed. And then this is the terrible joint that I really hate. That separation just awful. And then the arm is actually pretty good. They did a good job at least on the elbow, but as far as the feet, that separation there just looks awkward. I mean, who has a leg like that? And then the pin is so recessed in that the holes stick out, which is another thing. And it's, you know, it's mainly because of this baggy look to the bottoms there. And then the texture in the front doesn't match up from the top to the bottom. It kind of sticks out a lot more because it's like a different tone. So that's a bummer too. Then you have this line going and it just disappears. Same thing here. Got a nice texture and the line goes down and then it disappears. So, yeah, I mean, the figure's nice. Yeah. It is another Cobra. Am I going to get a couple more to build on her? No, I'm not going to get any more for army building. I'm just going to leave that one alone. But yeah, man, my hands are all so dry. It's too much work. But yeah, nice, simple. I mean, I really don't have much to say. I mean, it's just, at least I got two right feet. Last time I got a Ninja Storm Shadow, I had two left feet, I think it was. So I got the right and left, so I got the right ones on. I mean, it's an okay figure. I'm not wowed by it. I don't know, let's put it together, I guess. And again, we've seen this many times. It's a pain in the ass, this one here. Ooh. This one is, the hole is not actually round, so it is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to force it in there. And then of course you got your weapons. It's got the short one, goes in there. And they always stick out, I don't know why. And then you got that one there. Maybe I put it wrong. Let's try that way. There we go. And then of course, the bow, which arms out. I'm not gonna put it on for now. But this, I guess, makes it a little bit better. If I can get it in. There we go. Yeah, that actually looks a lot worse. It makes her head look bigger. Like it's like it doesn't fit in it. So this is one figure that I probably could have passed on and gotten it at a clearance price. So yeah, it doesn't really, the helmet doesn't really look good. I don't know, it's just something, I guess it's just too big for the head. And it's hard to slim it down or make it smaller because, you know, obviously it is already a small head figure. But now she looks, the helmet just looks huge. Now her head just looks a lot bigger, like it doesn't go with the body. So yeah, I think this would have been a figure I would have easily passed. I don't tell you the truth, I mean, it kind of looked good. I am collecting the GI Joes. I didn't want to skip on a figure, but I could have waited maybe a little bit longer before getting that, or focus on getting the female 2-pack or the officers, and just had a couple of those, which are now a little bit hard to find. But yeah, so there you have it. I ain't gonna bother with the bowl because it looks like it's already bent and stuff, and I'm gonna struggle to put it on. But yeah, it goes there somewhere. But as far as the figure itself, I'm not too exciting about it. So I mean, it's not totally trash, but yeah, I don't recommend it. If somebody asks me, I mean, unless you're a real fan and you like the look and stuff, then go for it. But I mean, don't listen to me. That's just my opinion. But it's already here, so I'll definitely add it to my collection. I'll keep it. I won't get rid of it. Might as well. Let's just pay the money for it. But I maybe could have waited. Maybe I'm sure I would have. I got it at. It was the only figure on Target, so I just said, hey, the hell with it, and I picked it up. But I had passed on it a couple times, and maybe I should have just kept going until I can get it at a better deal. But it's here. That's my opinion of the figure. As always, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in, and continue to be a fine figure. And as always, I will see you later.